Hello, I'm Liffy and welcome to another planty video. Today's video is just going to be a really quick one. It's just my tips and tricks for repotting a plant. Number one, don't repot too often. I see a lot of people repotting their plants really often. You don't need to. My suggestions are only repot when you see your plant's roots are growing out the bottom of a pot. So when you see the roots starting to do that, basically. Another time you know to repot is when your root ball is starting to kind of go in on itself inside the pot, and that's when you know that there's not enough soil left and the plant's not going to be getting all the good that it needs. It's the official scientific term. So basically you'll be able to see roots from the top of the soil, or if you give the plant a little tuggy up from whatever kind of stem situation you've got going, once you pull it up and it comes out like this, you'll be able to see the roots immediately. Then you know you need to repot. When should you repot? Probably not in the cooler months. If you're a more experienced grower, yes, you can probably get away with it, but I would advise only repotting in the growing seasons, which is generally spring and summer. So hold off to repot when the weather is a little bit warmer. Once you've repotted, big water, big flush watering, get all that new soil nice and saturated around the roots, and that will help to make your plants really happy and settle into their new home. In terms of pot size, do not pot up too much. I see people going from, I'm looking for a tiny one. I see people go from putting something in something this size to something this size. Way too big of a jump. You're going to cause major issues, potentially root rot. Your plant's not going to be happy. So you really do just want to go up one plant pot size. So for example, if your plant is potted in a pot this size, you're going to take it up to one this size. There's kind of like an inch difference in diameter, I guess. So again, if it's in this size, take it to this size, no bigger. Don't go from this size to this size. It's too big of a jump. I mean, you could if you're really careful, but to be safe, only go up one pot size. And that's pretty much it. Be careful with your root systems. I know some people will say trim your roots. I've never trimmed roots when I've repotted. Sometimes if the root ball is really compacted and sort of twisted in on itself, I'll give it a gentle at the bottom to kind of open it out. This just helps the root ball to, instead of continuing that spiraling motion in the pot that you'll see when your root ball is really compacted, it just helps it grow into the new soil. That's pretty much it really. Other than that, repot with a nice quality potting soil. Make sure the soil you're using is appropriate for the plant, is well draining. Any plant needs good draining soil, even if it does like water retention. I know that sounds counterintuitive, but you need the drain to make sure that you don't get root rot. Yeah, basically just make sure that you're planting it in the right soil, and you should be happy days. So those are my go-to things when I'm repotting. Don't go too big, water it in nicely, repot when the weather is warmer, and you should have happy plants. And with that, thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions, ask them in the comments below, and I will see you guys soon for another planty video. Bye!